The mixtures of solid and liquid can be separated by the following methods.
Liquids are often mixtures of different things which may be solid or liquid or even gases. Let us dissolve some salt in water. Look, a clear salt solution is prepared. Now you cannot see particles of salt in this solution. If you leave the salt solution overnight, the water will evaporate, leaving the salt behind. We can speed up this process by heating the salt solution. Water will evaporate more quickly in the form of water vapor, leaving the salt behind. The process of conversion of water into vapor is called evaporation. Evaporation is used to recover soluble solid from the solution. Do you know common salt is obtained by evaporation of seawater? Seawater is tapped in the compartments. In a few days, water evaporates completely and salt gets collected at the corner. Again, fresh seawater is tapped and the cycle continues. This is called salt farming.
Let us do an activity to separate the mixtures of solid and liquids by evaporation. The blue ink used in the fountain pens is a liquid mixture. It is a mixture of dye in water, where dye is the colored component of the ink. We can separate the dye from the ink by the process of evaporation. So, let us perform an activity to understand how the process of evaporation takes place. For this, we need a tripod stand, a spirit lamp, a wire gauge, a matchbox, a beaker, water, a watch glass, ink, and a dropper. Now, let us proceed. First, fill a beaker half with water. Put a few drops of ink on the watch glass. Now, put the watch glass containing ink over the mouth of the beaker containing water, which is kept on a tripod stand. Now, we start heating the beaker. Soon we see that the water in the beaker starts boiling. The steam heats the ink in the watch glass. Due to this heating, the water present in the ink starts evaporating gradually. When all the water has evaporated from the ink, we stop heating. What do we observe now? We will find that a small amount of solid colored component is left on the watch glass. This colored substance is the dye that was present in the ink. Hence, a volatile component, that is, water can be separated from its non-volatile component, that is, dye, by the method of evaporation. Nowadays, full cream, toned and double tone varieties of milk packed in polypacks or tetra packs are available in the market. Churning is used to separate the lighter particles of solid. which are suspended in liquid.
Churning. Churning butter is an ancient art. The earliest churns were made of goat skin, and it took a very long time to make even the tiniest bit of butter. Today, we use the hand churns and the electric churns so that the process of making butter becomes less time consuming. Churning is used for separating the lighter particles of solid suspended in a liquid. In hand churning, a stick called dasher or churn dash stirs in a circular, rhythmic motion at a very high speed in an earthenware pot with the help of rope. As a result, the lighter particles get collected above the liquid. This method is used in the dairies for separating the fat from the milk.
The fat particles present in milk are very small and cannot be separated by the filtration technique. Centrifugation is now used in various fields. It is used in diagnostic laboratories for blood and urine tests. During the process of sublimation, a substance changes from solid to gas without first changing into liquid.
We will now perform an experiment to demonstrate the sublimation of ammonium chloride.
In stage shows or live performances, you might have seen fog or smoke effect. Do you know how this effect is created? Let's understand the science behind it. This effect is created by the sublimation of dry ice or solid carbon dioxide. Sublimation is the process by which solid changes directly into vapors on heating. Naphthalene, camphor, ammonium chloride are some common examples of sublimating substances. Here we will perform an activity to understand how ammonium chloride sublimates. For this activity, we need ammonium chloride, cotton wool, china dish, funnel, tripod stand, wire gauze, and a spirit lamp. Take some ammonium chloride in a china dish. Invert a glass funnel over it. Plug the stem of the funnel with the cotton wool to prevent the vapors from escaping into the air. Heat this mixture. What do you observe? Vapors are formed and are moving upwards towards cooler part of funnel. These are vapors of ammonium chloride because it is a sublimating substance. After some time, the whole amount of ammonium chloride sublimates. On cooling, solid ammonium chloride deposits on the inner surface of the funnel. This method is used for separating solid mixtures in which one of the components can sublimate on heating.
The mixture of liquids can either be miscible, that is, it can be separated by